Welcome, everybody, to a very special episode of The War Report. I'm your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. It is Mania week. How are we feeling, man? How are we feeling?
You know what? This time of year, no matter what the card looks like, every year, as soon as it hits like that Monday before Mania or Tuesday, I'm already hyped. I can't wait for this weekend. This is one of my favorite weekends of the year, especially now that there's 2 nights. We got 3 big shows I'm looking forward to at least. Stand and Deliver and both nights of WrestleMania. I might watch Ring of Honor on Friday night if I ain't got nothing to do, which I probably won't. So I might watch it just to see what's going on.
Find something to do, bro. I'm my brother in Christ. I'm begging you to find something else to do.
I might watch it.
Oh man. I'm gonna be in Dallas. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Gonna see all of the RNC boys. So that's gonna be cool. So this episode is gonna be an odd one. I know you probably looked at the time and be like, damn, this podcast is not gonna last me for my whole workout. That's okay. Because next week, after Stand and Deliver, we'll be having our very lengthy grading segment. And it is going to be the 1-year anniversary of our Patreon. So I think that we should do something as well. And we'll be making the the grading segment available forever. So
sure.
You can see how you can see how we feel about a lot of people in this current NXT landscape. Before, when we just did grading, which is something I didn't notice or I didn't really remember when we were grading folks, is just we're just grading the new faces.
Yeah, we literally just graded all the new people. We didn't do the whole roster.
Yeah, now
we didn't know who was going to be there.
Yeah,
and everybody ended up staying anyway, so nothing really changed.
Depending if people get called up or not, they will be knocked off the list. But I think it's going to be kind of rapid fire, and then we'll highlight and touch on certain people because there's a lot of people on that fucking roster. So sure. We ain't trying to be here forever, folks. But in the trenches, to make up for a lot of the AEW stuff that we that's not going to be on the show. First, we're going to start out with Tony Khan and MJF sort of having a disagreement.
If you will.
Yeah. MJF does an interview with Ariel. I always forget how to pronounce his last name.
I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. But he's the same man that interviewed Nick Khan. Nick Khan's first sit-down interview. So
yeah, I believe Nick Khan was his agent at some point or his manager at some point. They worked together at some point in time. It kind of just came around full circle for them, and I thought that was really cool that they added that to the interview. When I saw that MJF was talking to Ariel, I was just like, oh, ooh. Yeah, because that's not usually something a AEW guy would go to.
That's that's not a Fightful guy. That's not a Wrestling Observer guy. That's not a Busted Open Radio guy. That's not Jericho.
Not Oral Sessions.
Oh, it's the Sessions now.
Oh, the Sessions. So we're doing a rebrand. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you are an adult. How did it take you this long? But no, when I saw that, I thought it was crazy. So MJF just talks about a lot of stuff about working in AEW. I don't know. Well, when people ask WWE guys, or they ask whenever they ask Moxley about the WWE, it was just can you ask him about something else? But people keep asking MJF about the WWE. And it's just you probably shouldn't answer that, But it is what it is. He talks about his feud with Punk, just all AEW related stuff. But what Tony Khan was not happy about was MJF talking about his contract status.
Understandable.
And at first, I was just what does that entail? Because when I think contract status, I think of how long the deal is, if the deal is pending, or if the deal is terminated, or it waits, or like in negotiations, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I think it's money.
I think it's money as well. We were all talking about it in the Discord earlier, but I think MJF seen all these people come in. He saw Adam Cole, Keith Lee, Jeff Hardy. He knows they getting bread. I'm sure MJF is on whatever deal he was on when he first signed, which probably wasn't as much because no one really knew who he was.
Yeah, nobody thought, like, nobody could have truly predicted, unless you were a big fan of him, coming in, of how hot he would have been. So, like, he's on his bullshit deal, but top rated, rivaling Jericho for the most part in, the demos and shit like that. His segment's getting the most views. His segment getting, press from not the non-wrestling sources.
Yeah, he's over.
Despite how I feel about MJF, his promos in the ring and all that sort of stuff, like, he is one of the most talked about dudes in AEW outside of that wrestling space. And even if it's just even if it's because of Punk or just like a smidget, that's more than Malachi Black, Keith Lee, Adam Cole, Miro, Jake Hager.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these ex-WWE dudes that are coming in and who are most likely, without a shadow of a doubt, is getting paid way more than him.
Yeah, they're getting paid bread for sure.
And I was talking to Justin because personally, I've never dealt with any like contracted stuff besides like, like a salary job. That's about it.
Yeah.
But like, how for MJF, how did you, like, can you renegotiate like in the middle of your contract?
I think Stat Guy Greg would be much more of a better at this. But I mean, if you look at like NBA contracts, like rookie contracts, usually you got to wait those out. But I mean, that's kind of like the rules the NBA set up. I'm not really sure how it worked for wrestling. I don't think there is any rules to it. I guess if both sides agree to a new deal, I think they could probably just do it. I guess. I don't know, like, if they're still under that independent contractor type of thing over there, or what their vibe is over there, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm assuming when both sides can come to an idea of what they want to do, then they can do it. But I think if I'm Tony Khan, it's too early to do that. I think if his contract isn't over for another year and a half, I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah, I think just about a year and a half when he's doing that. But just I really don't know. Like, I'm not gonna be like one of those Twitter folks and then act like I'm a business major all of a sudden. I studied art, so I'm
a business major, by the way.
Oh, come on, man! You know this.
I'm not a sports business agent. I don't know how this shit works. But I mean, look. Well, hopefully he gets paid what he needs to get paid. He's still got time.
Yeah. He's definitely bargaining. He's definitely lobbying and shit because he's just like, motherfucker, sure. If you don't give me that dummy bag, like, the Bryan Danielson bag, or the Cody bag, or like something huge, I'm leaving. Because why the fuck would I stay?
He literally says it in his promos. It's not even like he's trying to hide it. He says it in his like promos on the show that his contract is up in 2024. Like a little slogan he says. So he lobbied, and like we've said a bajillion times, in interviews, in like shoot interviews or whatever, even in character, he doesn't really say anything negative about WWE or anybody who works there for the most part. I don't think I've ever heard him say anything.
He is the wrestler, bro. Money talks.
Yeah. He ain't trying to fuck that bag up.
I'm sure Kevin Nash would be very proud of him just being like, hey man, I'm going where the bread at. And
hey, Cyrus,
what's up? You hit it?
Guess what?
Okay.
The parlay hit, baby. Speaking of money talking, the parlay hit. We caught it live on the podcast. The parlay hit. I'm going to I'm gonna get some sushi tomorrow for lunch.
Hey man, don't get sushi for lunch tomorrow. Get it at the restaurant when ROH is on. just take yourself out on the day. Don't watch no ROH, bro. But nah, like, despite how I feel about MJF, like, I feel like him not getting paid what he's owed, it fucking sucks. For real. Because
Yeah.
he's doing a lot better work than a lot of motherfuckers. And you like Tony Khan cannot like I'm pretty sure this motherfucker want to renegotiate or like get some more bread. And Tony Khan's just going, hey man, wait till 2020. Yeah,
it's too early. Because like, look, think about it. If you look at the Memphis Grizzlies, for example, right? John Morant is clearly the star on that team, but I'm pretty sure he's still stuck on his rookie contract. So like, he's probably not the most paid on the team, which is crazy. But that's somehow that's just how contracts are sometimes.
But he earned his keep. So when that time comes around,
he about to get that bag when it's when the time is ready. And but I'm just saying right now, just too early.
Yeah. When that time comes around, you didn't open your wallet for Cody. And I think that would be the gravest mistake the biggest mistake he'll ever make. But I'm hoping, for the most part, he opens it for MJF because there's a lot of motherfuckers that, first year signings that ain't doing shit. I think just him, honestly. I feel like he's the only first year signing that's really hitting off. And Hangman Page.
I would say Jungle Boy. Much as we don't really care about Jungle Boy, I'd still say he's tag team champion. He's doing stuff. It's just we don't care. He's doing stuff though. Sammy's there, I guess.
Drewski has. No,
Britt.
Hey man. I see a lot more people talking about MJF than they'll be talking about Jungle Boy currently.
Well, yeah,
nobody's talking about Jungle Boy outside of the mainstream except when he was gripping Anna J booty. But what is that? That story lasted a whole 15 minutes. Niggas just being like, "Oh my god, bruh, he can't fight," yada yada, and then the jokes went away. So
can't fight. I'm telling you that right now. He don't got hands.
And then just to fill out some more time, because we ain't got much going on really on the show. Me and Justin were talking about, kind of just Tony Khan now opening the back for Cody and Cody possibly showing up in the future and then just being like, WWE is not that bad. And then,
it'd be that bad if he went back.
All these motherfuckers start jogging over, bruh. Ricky Starks coming, fucking Jade, MJF.
I promise you, there's a couple guys and girls over there that WWE got their eye on. Somebody got their eye over there. Like, I could probably mold these guys or girl into something special. I'm just thinking, man. Jamie Hayter went over there, man. Come on, man. What's up,
man?
How about this? Let's do something real quick.
She needs to be on NXT UK, bro. Like, what?
Let's do this real quick. Name one guy or girl you want from WWE to go to AEW, and then one guy or girl you want from AEW to go to WWE.
Any woman, I'm going with Jamie Hayter. Outrip. I think she's not desperately needed in NXT UK, but I feel like she would be like get a lot of mileage on there because, hey man, Isla Dawn, year one, I wasn't seeing it.
I still don't see it.
I kind of care now. I kind of care now. I think she's interesting. I think she's cool. They have Valkyrie over there. She can have great matches with her. They got fucking Miko Satomura over there. Send her through. Like, I think, and with B Priestley out, Jamie Hayter could definitely be in that spot.
Yeah, that's true. One for the other way around.
Wait, hold on. Just for the men.
I would say just
okay.
WWE to AEW.
Honestly, Hangman Page, man. Hangman Page. Anybody? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. He would be way better utilized over there. The reverse jump ship, man. It had I'm trying to think about the main roster, but I haven't thought about the main roster in so long. So it's just I don't know what.
Can I give you mine?
Go ahead.
I think from WWE to AEW, I think Ricochet.
Oh. I don't care.
I think Ricochet, because I think it's a little easier in AEW to get over just off your in-ring work than it is in WWE, where his in-ring work is superb. We all know that, but outside, he kind of comes off like a dork.
I mean,
in WWE. However, if you go to AEW, you're with the rest of the dorks. So
yeah, so it's normal.
You're gonna be the coolest guy out of the dorks.
Okay, but this is my thing with that.
Yeah,
that's fine. If he wants to go over there, be with the Flippy Boys, and the rest of the circus, that's perfectly fine. He can easily get over with his in-ring ability. My thing is with that is that you're not applying yourself. You're not pushing. You're not pushing yourself to go that extra step and being the sports entertainer. Because, come on, man. We all know anybody can be athletic as fuck.
Anybody. I know what you mean, but yeah. But I'm just like...
not everybody can make you feel something in a promo or, even if it's written, just like how it's delivered or any shit like that. Like, I think that's a lot harder than, because we can clearly see on AEW that like a lot of these people can do these moves. They can do flips. They can do dives. They can, do grapples or whatever stuff. But these motherfuckers can't make me care about them at all because they can't talk. They're nerds. They're goofs. I can't take any of these people seriously.
It's my thing. But this is the thing with Ricochet is like he's been trying and it just hasn't been working. I mean, he's been wrestling for what? 15, 16 years? At what point you say, okay, I can't do this? It's not like he ran away from the grind. He's like, he tried the grind, it didn't work.
But before that 15, 16, he was getting over with his in-ring work. He never had to cut a promo in New Japan.
That's what I'm saying. So why not?
He didn't have to.
He'd be better off.
He didn't have to cut a promo in the Indies.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I think he'd be better off in AEW. I'm not saying he should, but I'm saying if I were to pick somebody to leave and go over there, I think it'd be Ricochet.
I don't think he would be better off because he's not applying himself to be more than just a flip.
You don't think he had that drive?
Shit, I feel the same
way. If he were to do that.
Yeah, if he were to do that, because I don't feel like it's easy for us to just go for just go for the safety net. That's why, like, when I say Adam Cole ran from the grind, I'm not saying that he's a terrible. Like, I'm not saying he's like a terrible wrestler or anything like that. But it's just like
he didn't try.
You didn't try to walk the tightrope. You just fell.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. That's why I can't get the same to Ricochet because he tried.
No, he tried.
I still think he still had the chance, but it's just like, I don't know.
So this was also brought up between me and Justin because this motherfucker survived like 100, 200 people getting cut. Motherfucker, they like you, bro. They see it for you, bro. He could get cut after Mania or some shit, but they saw it for you, bro. They really fuck with you, bro. You just have
somebody likes him back there. But then I watch SmackDown and I watch him lose 2 matches in a row. So I don't know. I don't
watch SmackDown. I don't watch SmackDown.
I watch it. I'm gonna tell you, the man lost 2 matches in a row, back to back.
Booking can be weird, but if things would be different if he was a better talker.
That's the problem.
But my pick for who would go over there, man, somebody who would be really beneficial over there, or somebody I think that would like really help them, and like they would be like a lower card kind of guy. Fuck, man, I don't really know.
Obviously, we could say like, oh, if Randy Orton went over there, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, literally, that was on the tip of my tongue, but I was just like, he's not gonna go over there. That's stupid.
Yeah. He might. I think he might. If his contract is up and he's like, I'm gonna just chill a little bit and get a little extra paycheck, an extra bag, and not have to work so hard, he might do it after his contract is up. I can see that.
I'm not gonna pick a man. I'm gonna go with a woman. Maybe
Shayna.
My thing is Shayna's kind of she's a way better talker than Ricochet. They just don't do nothing with her.
Yeah, I like Shayna.
Yeah, Shayna's really good.
I think Shayna would do really good in AEW. But I don't need another long heel title reign from them though. So maybe not. She holds that belt. She's holding it for a year.
Mm-hmm. not to be disrespectful, and it's not because I don't really like her that much, but I really do think Natalia would be very beneficial. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me the fuck out. Hear me the fuck out.
He's the player coach.
Exactly. They have a player coach out there. Her name is Amy Sakura. The problem with Amy Sakura is that she's affiliated with Kenny Omega, and the band of troops that he decided to bring over to AEW. Tony Khan don't care about that shit. He don't give one fuck about the Josie shit at all. But you telling me you get a family relative of Bret Hart? Come on, man.
Come here. The Owen's coming up.
Yeah, that too. I do not mean this in a very rude way, but Natalia could get over with her promos. Amy Sakura,
the heart pop.
Natalia could pop the marks. She could talk all her shit about WWE too.
I don't
Amy Sakura can't do that. Yeah, yo. Natalia go over there. She start talking shit about the E. Bitch, you was on every episode of Total Divas. You resigned every pay-per-view.
They gave her everything. I don't want to hear a word. If she ever leaves WWE, they gave you everything. I don't want to hear a damn word from Natalia if she ever gets fired. You better not say shit. You've been there for 20 years. I don't want to hear a damn thing from you.
Natalia hits the WWE killed my husband's career. Yo, Drewski hands.
Oh my god, she does that.
That would get the cheapest pop, and it would be the loudest.
Oh my god.
But yeah, moving on. Speaking of women, there's been some interest in some free agents in Tony Khan's eyes, posted by Fightful earlier. Excuse me. So there's been interest of bringing Tony Storm in. Many people backstage are really lobbying for her to come through. They probably saw that fans and said, we need that.
But in all seriousness, she's a good worker. She's young. I don't think what is she, like 22, 23?
Yeah, she's young.
She's young. She's a good worker. She's attractive. I don't see why they wouldn't want her there. It makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean, we still don't have there has been no explanation of why she wanted to leave. It's not really our business to begin with, but like, unless they know something we don't know, like, Lord knows she might want to walk out on them too. So yeah, there's an issue with that.
Like anybody, hey man, you could be the best motherfucker in the world. I can't try shit. Pay-per-view time. You ain't here?
Yeah, you walked out. You messed up the whole SmackDown road to WrestleMania.
And sorry, and great wrestler, not a star though.
Not yet.
Or she wasn't when she didn't leave WWE a star.
No, not at all. No.
So, light talks about Athena. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Man, fine.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead, Athena.
This is quote unquote light talks about Athena coming to AEW, but AEW is not urgent on bringing her in. Is it because she's black or because you're a woman?
See, those two things could be a factor. However, we've heard for years that Athena, aka Ember Moon, she had beef with some of the girls in the back
attitude.
In NXT. Yeah,
backstage attitude.
That could be a microaggression because of her race. That's a possibility, especially this black woman stereotype. However, all I know is she's had problems with very influential women within that company. The wrong people you want to have problems with. And I think that really kind of held her back.
It very much could be a microaggression, but we seen it firsthand.
Yeah,
we seen the slick shit she be saying on social media or in interviews. When she talked about she was too good to team up with Naomi and Natalia. Then she went to NXT and then teamed up with Shotzi Blackheart, and then Shotzi Blackheart went back up before she did, or Shotzi Blackheart went up before she did. Hey man, I definitely think she would be a because. She go get rude and nasty when she feel when she got a drop to where she got to lose to goddamn Chris Statlander or some shit. So is she not getting that Britt Baker reign? I don't think she's gonna be happy there.
You should. Let me tell you something about Ember Moon. I've made jokes about Ember Moon, Athena, multiple times about I don't know what her gimmick is after 5 years. I still don't really know what she is. But that woman can work.
AEW is the perfect place to have no gimmick.
Let me tell you something. That girl can work. She's one of the smoothest wrestlers I've ever seen, man or woman. That girl can just go. So I would like to see her back on TV. I would like that. But yeah, man. I mean, look, if you want to have a peaceful backstage, it's something you got to think about. You really got to.
You know what I mean? I think I'm okay with not seeing Ember Moon there.
Oh my goodness.
Tegan Knox, Nixon Newell is having visa issues that she has to work out. So there hasn't been much talks about her bringing her in, or a heavy move or a heavy push to bring her in. And then there is no talks about Mia Yim so far. Yeah, I think that's unfortunate. Keith Lee could have get the bundle. He could have get the bundle package, bro.
Especially when he was in demand. Maybe he didn't negotiate that contract good enough. Hey, get my girl in. Maybe who knows? Maybe Mia Yim don't want to work. Has she expressed anything? Is she on the Indies right now?
No,
I'm not even sure.
No. Is her 90? Well, she got the same 90 as Keith Lee, right?
Yeah, no, she's been, bro. I think she's done Indies already. I'm not. I can't confirm that. But yeah, look, this is the thing with AEW. There's two issues with the women's division. One, they need fresher faces in there, and two, they gotta get booked more. I just need to see. There's no reason why they can't have 2 women's matches on the show. At least at this point, it's been what, 3 years? Let's get some women's matches on the show. It might be 2 years. I don't know, but. It's like if NXT could fit like 4 women's matches on their 2-hour show or whatever the hell it is, AEW could do 2. I don't think that's crazy. I don't need to see fucking who was on last week. I don't remember. Somebody I didn't care about. Put some women on there. That's all I got.
Okay. Hold on. I think I just I hit the TL and I saw something crazy. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Everybody is just like a reaction to it, but I can't like see what it is.
Is it Cody come out?
No.
Well, yeah, I have no idea what you're looking for.
Why would Cody come out, bro? Shut up.
I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to not have it so silent.
Oh,
my timeline is telling me Draco. My timeline is telling me that Draco Anthony wrestling Joe Gacy. So let me tell you what, don't care. Do not care.
I'm looking at the stuff for the women.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Joe Gacy, man, that was a hard fall off. I thought he could have promise in AEW. I mean, I'm sorry, NXT, and I feel like he kind of just been doing nothing.
I feel you, but save it for the grades.
Okay, we'll save it for the grade next week.
That is definitely a big thing too. I think Von Wagner is going to be feuding with Kushida.
Kushida's been jobbing the team BBC for the last like 3 weeks on Level Up, so it is what it is. I don't think Kushida's really won anything since he lost that belt. I don't think he really won much of anything.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Raquel Gonzalez came back.
Okay.
What? Oh, it's Dakota Kai and fucking Raquel are friends again.
Oh, I don't care.
And they beat the shit out of Wendy Chu for this?
They beat up Wendy Chu? Oh,
yeah.
They turned her heel already that fast?
They got her. No, they didn't even. I think just Toxic Attraction just beat the shit out of her, and then they made room for Raquel.
Attraction. Oh, okay.
I think that's what I'm gathering here, scrolling their Twitter. That's so ass. Also,
what did that? I don't even know. What does that do with the Fatal 4-Way? Is Raquel in the title match now? Is it a 5-way challenge?
I think they're going to be in the tag match.
Oh, for the tag belts? That's so. If they make that the tag title match, that's going to be like, what are we doing?
Some bizarre course correcting here.
They better not. I don't.
I'm trying to figure it out on the fly, and I'm also trying to buy time to before we do predictions, so we can see who the fuck is gonna be in that last ladder match spot.
Bro, that should not happen until they're not having that match till 9:55.
That shit not happening for another 20 minutes.
That should not happen until 9:55. Actually, going 7 minutes and we're out of here. So
okay,
we're gonna have to wait.
Okay,
it's fine.
It's
fine, man.
Sad news. Triple H has retired from in-ring action. He went on Stephen A. First Take with Stephen A. Smith, and he talked about his little health scare that happened. I think last fall, around the time when 2.0 kind of came around,
like right at the week 2.0 started, so September.
Yeah. I'll say this: Triple H retiring. I hate to see it, but I don't think he was gonna like really wrestle anyway. But like, it just sucks he couldn't do it even if he wanted to,
on his own terms. Yeah, I hate it. It sucks to watch somebody retire and not on their own terms.
And what I hate about this one is like there is no coming back from this. Like this isn't like Edge's neck injury where it's just be like, oh, we gave it a little bit of rest, it's finally healed up and like coming back. Like that motherfucker has a defibrillator in his chest.
Yeah.
So
moving like Iron Man right now, so it's a wrap for that.
Yeah, so
look,
I'm not so excited about that.
I'm just happy, he's been pretty silent on. Everybody been pretty like quiet on like what happened. I'm happy that he finally kind of came out and told us what happened. And I knew it was pretty serious, but it seemed way like he was almost, he almost didn't make it. And, like they said his heart rate was like some kind of heart thing. It was like way lower than it needed to be. And a lot of people don't even survive that. So it's a miracle he's even alive today.
What is it? I believe the story that he was telling Stephen A. Smith is that he was doing something at the PC. And then, he was like coughing a lot. And, even with like COVID-19 being around, that's terrifying. And then, coughing up blood. And then that's when he decided to get checked out. And then they were just like, man, we got to do something fucking now. I think very unfortunate for Triple H, man. Favorite Triple H match?
I saw you did a lot of talk over the weekend. The first one that always comes to my mind is Royal Rumble 2000, the street fight with Cactus Jack.
That is my exact favorite. That is my favorite.
That's your favorite too?
Yes.
Other honorable mentions. I am a big fan of him versus oh my god, I just forgot that fact. Oh, him and Stone Cold versus Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, May 21st, I think, 2001. It's a Raw, but you know what I'm talking about, where Triple H tears his quad. That match was a banger. Just because he tore his quad, the whole match was fire. Have you ever seen it before?
No, I haven't seen it. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
The match is fire, and he finishes the match while his quad's torn. He gets to the wall of Jericho with torn quad, which is insane. Another Triple H, him versus Cactus Jack at Madison Square Garden. WrestleMania 30 against Bryan Danielson. There's a lot of Triple H matches I'm really a big fan of. Man, he's had a lot of.
I know a lot of people like to just try to shit on Triple H, saying he's only good in stipulation matches, but I think there's a lot of matches where he is good without a stipulation. And also, I don't give a shit if a match is fire, it's fire.
How can I forget? He was involved in my favorite Hell in a Cell match between him and Batista.
Oh yeah,
from Bad Blood 2005, I think. I don't remember what year that was. The first ever Elimination Chamber.
Backlash. I think it's Backlash 2005.
I think it's Bad Blood, bro. I think I had it on DVD. I'm pretty sure it's Bad Blood.
I watched it recently, so I think you should trust me.
Okay.
Because I don't remember Bad Blood being a part of that pay-per-view name.
Is there any other matches you're a big fan of? Top of your head.
No, but there's some funny segments. Some DX stuff. The 2-man power trip is always really good stuff to watch. When he was corporate with Stephanie McMahon, a lot of that stuff was really good. Yeah, man. It sucks that Triple H had to retire, man. It really did. Sad, bro. and he's like a triple Hall of Famer already.
Yeah, you're gonna get one for CEO, for COO, NXT, DX,
Wait,
Blue
we're
Blood.
way wrong.
Yeah, it was Vengeance. I should have known that. It definitely.
Fuck.
Triple H versus Kevin Nash was Bad Blood. I got them mixed up.
Okay. Well,
that match sucked.
I was never a historian, but I feel like I was closer.
Yeah, I don't think there was a Bad Blood that year.
I win by default.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
There's more Triple H matches, but yeah, there's a lot of great moments. Just everything he did.
Yeah, sad to see him go. But let's get into his predictions for NXT Takeover. Stand and deliver.
And all I gotta say is I'm taking that North American Championship to the moon. And it's popping up. Who will climb the ladder and retrieve the North American title? Tensions have been boiling over all night. Who in NXT will start to cement their own legacy? Who will stand and deliver Saturday?
All right, let's get into it. First match that I want to talk about, and it's probably the match that I'm kind of least interested in. Tommaso Ciampa versus Tony D'Angelo. Nah, man. Nah. You're muted, brother.
I sure am muted. This is looking like Tommaso Ciampa's goodbye. So I'm looking forward to more. So maybe not the match itself, but the post match, what it could be like. I feel like it's going to be reminiscent of Sami Zayn in NXT Dallas, ironically, where they kind of gave him the send off and like they never really announced it was his last match, but everybody kind of knew it was his last match. And I feel like it's one of those situations. So the match really doesn't matter to me too much. I'm waiting. I kind of want to see how they do the send off. Will it be an angle? Will they let him kind of get his moment? The thank you Ciampa stuff and all. You know how they do.
I would be very disappointed if Ciampa shows up next Tuesday.
I don't think so. I think it's a wrap for him.
Like, do not show up next Tuesday. Do not show up next Tuesday. This is a terrible idea. And honestly, I don't know what this match really looks like, but to me, in my mind's eye right now, is going to be a lot of Tommaso Ciampa pushing Tony D'Angelo to that like limit.
Good. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do we have a winner?
Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tony D'Angelo. Did Johnny Gargano win on his way out? Did he win his last match, or did he lose?
I feel like he won, and then Grayson Waller beat his ass.
So maybe Ciampa wins his on his way out. Asuka won on her way out.
There was no defeat in Asuka. That's why.
You know what? I'm gonna say Ciampa wins.
Okay. We'll see what happens. Next match, we got LA Knight. Yeah. Versus Gunther. This match of the night?
No. I'm conflicted.
No.
I don't think. No. I'm conflicted about this one. This is where I'm at with it, right? I'm gonna tell you what's up. LA Knight is over as shit. But he hasn't won. So he kind of needs a win. But also, I don't think Gunther needs to be losing right now. So I'm really not sure where they go. I don't think it's going to end in a DQ. I pray not. So I don't want to see LA Knight lose again, but I think I got to go Gunther. I feel like.
I was going to go Gunther anyway. But I feel like this match is going to be good, man. LA Knight, I learned better than to bet against LA Knight in like terms of like match quality. So I think this match will be very good.
I don't think it'd be bad. I just think it's not going to be match of the night.
I think it will be bad. Well, Gunther always steals the show.
I think. I'll tell you what I think it'll be matching.
You think Gunther his flop era?
No, Gunther went crazy last week. We saw it. We just seen it. He's still there. I heard. We haven't watched NXT yet this week. I heard they were chanting Gunther. They weren't chanting Walter no more.
Yeah.
I saw that on the timeline. They're chanting Gunther all of a sudden.
You could try to fight it all you want, but soon enough you're gonna have to become an adult and realize that it's just a name. Like what is I saw the gif where Walter gets like knocked forward by LA Knight because he gets hit from behind. It's funny as hell. But like everybody in the comments is like still calling him Walter, and then people are just like, his name's Gunther, bro. Get over it. And they're just like, it's Walter to me, damn it.
Now I feel like it's a meme. I feel like it's more of a meme now than anything with the Walter. Like when people post Walter under his 6.
Grown people being children. That's all it is. So yeah, I think the match was gonna be really good, man. And I hope that's not the end of their feud, to be honest. Unless LA Knight goes up, I hope this feud continues.
Well, you said
I think I said it last week, but Gunther needs this.
He does. And LA Knight needs to get out of there.
Like,
LA Knight feels like a big. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I would say LA Knight feels like a big fish in a small pond at this point. He feels like he doesn't belong there.
That's fine. He doesn't feel like he belongs, but if he's gonna help Walter grow, I'm all for it, man. Like for real. Because it would very pain me for Walter to be a Ricochet ass nigga.
No, because he's not a dork.
Like we need Walter to at least body somebody on the mic at some point before he like tries to go for the NXT championship.
Okay.
My guy got to start talking like he could already like talk.
He can talk.
But like, you know, he needs to start bodying niggas, because I can't have Gunther go out there and getting bodied by Trick Williams or some shit.
Oh, I can't wait for that promo exchange. Oh, you can put something on. Can you imagine Trick Williams speaking jive or whatever fuck he be speaking and talking to Gunther? Like, look at him like, what are you talking about, dog?
Yeah, I need we cannot have Gunther going forward getting, not holding his own on the mic. And I think working with LA Knight is going to help him hold his own, or at least, establish a base. So, but my prediction is still going to be Gunther. Next match, we got Fabian Eichner, Marcel Bartel, Imperium versus MSK and the Creed brothers.
This is my match of the night. I think this is going to be match of the night.
That might be match of the night too. I want to go to Stand and Deliver so fucking bad. Oh my god.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all for not going.
This match, this match actually might be match of the night. I feel like it might be something crazy. Like, the Creed brothers is just so fucking good.
They're good. We know MSK
is really good.
It's good. And MSK is good. All these teams are really, really good.
And they all bring something different to the table. Like, Imperium are your insane technical niggas. MSK, they're your high flyers, your daredevils. And the Creed brothers is just gonna bring the violence.
Yeah. You can't beat it. You know what? I don't think the Creeds win the match here, and I think that's why there's a third party involved. I think they're gonna. I don't know if MSK gets them back. I guess Imperium. I don't think Imperium actually like defended their belts yet successfully, so I think Imperium might retain, and I think they'll pin MSK. I don't think the Creeds will be involved in the finish.
Okay. I'll be fine with that if like MSK took the pin and then Imperium and the Creed brothers like main event next week.
Or some other time, yeah.
Okay.
Whatever themed episode they have coming up, summer, beach blast or something. I don't know.
What is it? Spring break pay-per-view. What is
spring stampede? They bring spring stampede back.
Man. That'd be cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Creed Brothers, but I do like your idea. And I wouldn't be mad at that. That is a very WWE thing to do. Like, we're not gonna give it to you now.
Yeah,
we'll give it to you later because we have nothing lined up for Tuesday show next week.
But also, there is still a mystery to be solved. I don't think it's getting solved in this episode of NXT that is currently airing. But we got to find out who crashed. Yeah. So the Creeds might have another issue on their hands before they even get back to the Imperium. So
do you feel like they get screwed 2 times?
I think they just don't. I think they just lose, and then.
Do you think they get screwed by the team that beat them up during the match? Then Imperium. Well, like, what is Imperium going to be doing in the meantime?
The Rednecks or something? I don't know. I don't know what Imperium going to do.
I know where you're going with it, but I'm thoughts are rushing.
You feel me?
But yeah, I feel you though. Yeah, no. Like they're trying to stop the Creeds from happening, but like I feel, but like this is Mania weekend where this is gonna happen.
I don't think they need to do it this fast though. How many matches have these guys had?
Well, like, hey
15?
man, you remember when I said that they didn't have to do it that fast with MSK, and then they did it?
Yeah, it kind of didn't really work. They were booing them.
Well, there was a very odd factor of why they were being booed, and you know that. I don't know, man, but if all routes point to, you know, the Creed brothers having to, you know, stand up and overcome, and we get a new team into the mix, and if it's pretty deadly, I'm all for it. So, that should be good. Next match, we have Mandy Rose, Cora Jade, Io Shirai versus Kaylee Ray. I am not. I would say I am more interested in this match than Tommaso Ciampa and Tony D'Angelo, but I feel like this is going to be the stinker on the card.
I mean, yeah. It's probably going to be the worst match. It's like, unfortunate.
I'm not like I promise you guys, I am not sour from all the hoops and shenanigans that happened the previous week, but the faith is low on this one.
I feel, I don't know, man. Who you got winning this?
Justin convinced me to go with all in on Kaylee Ray.
They like Kaylee Ray.
I like Kaylee Ray too, and she was a pretty dominant champion in NXT UK, and they could easily replicate that here because they be
fudging the numbers with that NXT UK shit though. They'd be like, she was champ for 300 days, mind you.
Hey man,
NXT
Drewski hands to her the number of days, but that bitch had Toni Storm weeping for her life.
All I'm saying is, I know she was champ for 400 days, but 200 of those days, NXT UK didn't even exist. So, you know, I'm just saying.
she was still dominant though.
Yeah, no, she had a good run. I'm
even without days, she beat the shit out of Toni. She was beating the brakes off Toni Storm. She was beating the brakes off Piper. Piper never beat her.
Yeah, they played the wrestler 3 times. Did she beat Rhea, right? Did she beat Rhea?
No, I think Toni Storm beat
Toni beat Rhea, right.
And then Kaylee Ray beat Toni Storm. And then for her farewell, Toni Storm said, "Man, fuck that, man. You gonna have to shoot me the ones." And then by the end was quit. Fuck out of here, boy. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Kaylee Ray, but I wouldn't be surprised if Mandy Rose retained.
I'm gonna go Mandy Rose. I think Mandy Rose retains it. Unfortunately,
that's fine with me, man. As long as Cora Jade or Io Shirai is not the winner, I'm happy here.
Yeah, because Io Shirai don't need to be there. If Io Shirai is not on SmackDown next Friday,
if she wins, I'm gonna be very upset.
If she don't take her ass to SmackDown immediately, enough is enough. I don't want to see the girl. I love Io Shirai. She's one of my favorite wrestlers. I don't want to see her on NXT anymore. I don't. Let her go. It's time. Smackdown her.
Please, for the love of the
Please.
fucking God, bro. Well, has has there been a winner for the ladder match yet?
Okay, so also I'm on Wikipedia. They have added Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolan, JC Jane versus Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. I believe it's on the pre-show.
Fuck off.
So
for one, fuck off.
Yeah, for one.
2.
Hey,
this match was just announced, and I just don't care, man.
Sean, what are we doing, dog? What was the point of doing that whole tournament if you're just gonna do this? What was the point? What are we doing?
I don't care about Raquel or Dakota Kai as a team. I don't. I cared about Whitney Choo and Dakota Kai as a team. And then y'all done kidnapped her or some shit. I'm gonna go with Toxic Attraction here because Sean, what the fuck, bro?
Sean.
I know it's hard to do a perfect 52 weeks with no shenanigans,
Sean.
But this shit crazy, Sean.
This is like 5 weeks of booking. Just like, you know what? Nah.
Oh yeah. the second Dusty Cup. Let's just flush that, bro.
Yeah. What do we do? I don't know. Also, I guess Gigi's not hurt. I don't know.
Yeah. Beat the hurt allegations.
I guess I got to give it to Dakota and Raquel. They did when their first tag team championship run wasn't even a run because they lost it within 2 hours.
Well,
so
this is a new era. Fucking, I don't want that shit.
They might as well. I don't think the Toxic Attraction really doing much with them. The tag belts, I feel like they're kind of just there. They don't really wrestle too often.
There's no real fucking women team. It's the same issue as the fucking other Raw women's titles.
What about Valentina and the other shorty? I forgot her name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they would be in the break off for Jade and
Raquel.
Raquel. But nah, I'm gonna go Toxic Attraction though, because I don't care about Dakota Kai and Raquel as a team. And if they win, that means they stay longer. And I want y'all to leave. I need y'all gone.
So we still don't know the last member of the ladder match. Do you want to talk? And
I don't know how the fuck. There's only 3 minutes left on the show.
You know the match just started. I bet you if I turn it on, they're just now doing the introductions. You know how NXT gets to their main events.
There's only 3 minutes left.
You know they do like 10 minutes overrun.
I went on their Twitter right now and I saw goddamn Nikita Line gifts. The fuck is y'all boys doing out there?
I told you, the main event don't start till 9:57.
Okay. All right. So we took a brief break just to see who the hell won the ladder match. Cameron Grimes. So we got Carmelo Hayes versus Grayson Waller versus Santo Escobar versus Soyo Sikoa versus Cameron Grimes in a ladder match for the North American Championship. I'm going to go with Cameron Grimes here.
Now, I was thinking, because of the main event, who I think is going to win that, I think Grayson Waller is going to be my pick.
Okay, that's a fair pick.
Yeah.
I don't see Carmelo Hayes walking out of this.
No, I think that's the reason they had this match was so that he can lose his belt.
Yeah.
I think he's on the bigger things.
This is definitely the emergency button, or just like, kind of get out of this clean. Do not do what the fuck y'all did with Karrion Kross. Oh, Carmelo Hayes has to lose here because I feel like, he beat everybody and I feel like he got too cocky here.
Yeah.
Setting up a multi-man match like this. So, yeah.
That could be his kind of... It builds to his character that he got too cocky and he lost everything.
And right now they're doing... Like, Cameron Grimes has already got a character,
Yeah, they changed his character like 4 times in like the last year.
Yeah, and he's been doing fantastic with all those characters. But when I think last week when he came out and he was telling the story about his pops, I said, yeah,
don't do it. He deserves it. I wouldn't be mad if it's Cameron Grimes.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be mad either. It's going to be a really stellar match. I think it's going to be very interesting. And now our main event. Dolph Ziggler versus Braun Breaker.
I think we're in agreement here.
Braun Breaker, I'm going to say this I'm not saying this because I wish he was champion longer, but I like Dolph Ziggler a lot. I think this match is going to be a banger, but on the low end, it could be really fucking garbage.
I don't think.
And I'm very worried about that. So. I'm very worried about that.
I don't think it will.
Because
I'm not worried about this match.
For Dolph Ziggler, the highs are very high, but the lows could be very low.
When's the last time Dolph Ziggler had like a bad, like obviously I'm not counting the squashes he has on Raw, but like when he had a real match, I can't remember the last time it was actually like bad. You know what? I look, even like the Kofi matches, I saw him and Kofi at Money in the Bank live, and it was kind of.
I think it was 2016 or 17. I saw Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz in a steel cage match. I fell asleep.
Their backlash match was good though.
I fell asleep when I saw it live.
Oh no. I also saw him in a cage match. Maybe he just can't do cage matches. Maybe that's just not his thing. Oh shit.
I'm hoping the best for this match, and Braun Breaker. Good luck, man. Well, not that you're gonna need it, but good shit, bro.
I think Braun's gonna win it. I still think Braun needs to change his finisher because his finisher sucks.
Yeah,
and he might want to do the Steiner recliner. I don't know why that's just not his finisher. He might as well. His uncle and his dad are getting inducted.
He was already doing Steiner tributes, but he's about to do every goddamn Steiner tribute in the book.
I got 2 questions for you. All right, about the pay-per-view. Do you think, 1, the Steiners come out with Braun Breaker, and 2, do you think Triple H opens the show?
Both.
I think Triple H I don't know what his health condition is, but I'm sure he can come out in front of a crowd and do a We Are NXT thing.
Yeah. Well,
so
Triple H is not like a Walking Dead man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
So I'm sure. I think he's going to open the show, and I think
he became a civilian again.
And I think the Steiners will be at Stand and Deliver. Can you imagine Scott Steiner makes an appearance? Can you imagine like Scott Steiner comes out and belly to belly suplexes fucking Bobby Roode? I'm going up. If he hits Bobby Roode with a belly to belly, turn it up. Yeah. What's his conditioning? Is he good right now? Is he good to like do something?
I mean, shit, he still wrestles today.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's do it. Yeah, I need that.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't really have much to say about this because I think it's an unanimous decision that Braun Breaker wins. And Ziggler is just a crafty vet that won it. So, yeah, he's really working. He worked 10
days ago against Jerry Lawler, who will not die. I don't mean that literally. But to say who will not stop wrestling.
Well, that is it for our episode. Follow us at patreon.com/the A Show RNC. It will be a year anniversary of our Patreon, so we'll be uploading an episode from our Patreon exclusive show, Spot Callers, featuring me and Justin on the free feed for everybody to enjoy. We talk about ECW Hardcore Heaven 1996. And what is very funny about this fucking show is that Justin asked me, what were you doing in 1996? And I said, nigga, I was being born. and then I was just like, all right, wait, what month was this show on? And then he said June. And I said, what day? June 22nd.
Your birthday?
I was literally born like 4 hours before the show started.
That is hilarious. That's really funny. What was I doing in 96?
So in 1996, I discovered I had lungs.
There you go. You saw the earth.
Yeah. Did I? But So yeah, look forward to that. And man, if you've been a patron for more than a year, shout outs to you, man. All peace and love from a show 100, from a show 200 to our 100, for everything that's going on Spot Callers, Rewriters Room, Evasion Diaries, X8 Diaries, and all the exclusive Patreon content that we were able to do. Shout out to you. You made it all possible. And I was gonna say something, but I'm not sure if I can say that publicly. But you guys literally make the show better. And thanks, man. Thank you for all your support.
Hey, before we go, did you listen to any of the A show yet? The 3-hour extravaganza?
I didn't. I couldn't even make it through our part yet.
Well, did you hear what Beal said about the AEW Dark?
Oh,
I kind of want to do it. We should do it.
I'm not opposed to doing it because I have Mondays off. But what Quan is
watch it live.
Well, what Quan is referring to is, while we were waiting for everybody to come through for the recording, they just had AEW Dark on, and then we all just watched it and just started laughing. So I think it's a really good time. I thought it was very funny. So I would not be opposed to coming out and doing that. Doing it often, I don't know. There's a lot of things I'd rather do with my Monday.
Guys, please let us know if you want us to live react AEW Dark episodes. We'll do it for the content. We'll do it for y'all. If y'all think that's something y'all be interested in, please let us know. That's it. That's all I got. Hey,
okay,
Cyrus, I want you to enjoy Dallas. I hope you have a great time. I know the whole RNC crew is going to be there. Do you know who's confirmed? I know you're there. Justin's there, obviously.
Me,
Dion Johnson.
Me, Mark, Dion.
Okay, Mark too.
Other RNC, just people that aren't on podcasts. Josh Bees is going to be there. Pat, Eric. I almost spoiled. Mark, Justin, of course. I already said Justin, but Ty. Who else is going to be there?
Oh, they're deep.
Rodney. Plus, we're gonna be deep. There's gonna be a lot of people. Everybody that I love these guys to death. So it's gonna be great to see him after 3 years. I can see Mark whenever I feel like it. I just don't. But I think I see Mark every Basel, but I didn't see him this Basel, which is unfortunate. But I get to see him now.
Go see Mark, man. I need to go see Meals. Me and Meals aren't even that far away from each other.
I don't know. Shit, hit up one of them MSG shows, bro.
I gotta hit one of those shows next time they do it.
You can follow the A Show at the A Show RNC on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Cyrus on TWR CYRUS. Cyrus like Miley. Quan. You can follow him at the Comeback Spot. It's spelled how it sounds. And we'll see you next week. And next week, we'll be having our NXT grades. Semester is over. And AEW stuff, who knows? But see you guys next week. Enjoy your Mania. If you're there, even if you're not. Let us know if any indie shows are really good so we could possibly put them on the poll for Spot Callers. That would be very appreciated. But see you guys next week. Peace.